Here's my coffee table in what we call the office. And I'm going to be updating this. This used to be a desk and I got it from the Goodwill. I have a video up of me updating this into a coffee table, what you see here, and I will link it below. But it's been this color for a while and I just want to spice this room up a little bit by adding different decor, brighter. And I have this very dark metallic blue that I want to paint this over. And I'm also going to paint the TV stand, which is in this room as well, but they coordinate. So the TV stand is right there. And I've changed that a few times. I'll put the videos in where I updated this. This was an IKEA stand, an IKEA cabinet or shelf unit, and then I turned it on its side. I got the inspiration or the idea from someone, and I put it on its side, put legs on it, put doors on it, and then added, well, the doors came with it, but I put those little wooden handles. Let me get closer so you can see. And then I just used wooden dowels to put handles on, and then I used flat wooden dowels for the little accent pieces there. And then I got a piece of wood from Home Depot, and that's what's going across the top there. And it's stained with paint and stain. I kind of mixed paint and stain together, but I'll insert the video when I first updated it, then I changed it, and then I changed it again to what it is now. So I'm going to put all those videos below. But like I said, I'm going to paint these blue, and I got the blue by accident. Actually, I was trying to get gold for my dining room when I was updating our dining room table, and they accidentally sent me this metallic paint right here. This is called Metallic Sky, and it is a metallic blue. And I'm going to paint the coffee table and the TV stand with this paint right here. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update of the things that have been going on around the house, of just a few updates in a few rooms. And we'll take a peek at the process of transforming the coffee table and TV stand and how it looks before and after. A few years ago, I transformed my son's bedroom, made it over into a little bit of a soccer oasis by painting a plain wall green to give an accent, and then I decorated it with a lot of soccer stuff. My son was really into soccer at that time. Now he likes soccer and basketball, but we gave him an updated kind of like older room for being in middle school, and gave him a nice L-shaped desk with a gamer chair where he can do a lot of studying and computer stuff. He likes to be techie. He likes to study, specifically the Bible. So this has given him plenty of space to do that, and he has now a more advanced looking room and a little nook for his bed where he has pillows where he can lay back and lounge as well. So he's really enjoying his update. And for my daughter's room, I had given her a platform bed because she really wanted her bed to be elevated. So I built this frame and put her bed up on that to make a platform, and then gave her space to go underneath. And she did use that. Her and her brother spent time under there. The pets, our cat and dog, like to go under there as well. So that was like their little hideout thing. But my daughter is getting a little bit older. She's going into high school. So we gave her room a nice teenager refresh. We took the platform bed down and put the bed on the other side of the room, and then gave her a nice extended desk so she could use it as a TV stand and an area to do her homework and do her studies as well. So this is much more functional, and she got a nice ergonomic chair to go along with the desk. And this desk is convertible, so it can be transformed into an L shape if you would like, but this works perfectly for the space that she has here. So she's enjoying her room as well. She has these LED lights underneath here, and she has lights all around the room. And now she has a nice cozy teenager vibe room. And that's pretty much what we have going on. Any more updates that are coming in the future, I will definitely add them in a video, but I haven't been doing too much around the house. So I've been more so focusing on my other channel that is linked below in case you want to check it out. It's more like a fashion sewing channel. So I keep all the home updates and just regular DIY projects over here, but anything related to clothing or things that you would wear are going to be centered on that other channel. So I'm in between both of those at any time, so feel free to check me out on either channel. And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, the second coat is dry on this and the TV stand, so I'm going to show you the technique that I tested it on the TV stand already, and I like it. I'm using the Antique Gold Rub and Buff, and it's going on very strong, and I'm trying to do it as lightly as I can. It's going on pretty thick, so I'm gonna just do this, just take a little dab on my finger and just glaze it across like this. And see, I can't even really drag it before it just sticks right there. So it's hard to really spread it out. And I want to try to keep it only to the corner, you know, like the little corner part of it. So I'm just gonna do that all the way down, but then I'm gonna go over this with a dry paintbrush. Not really dry, but there's like barely any on here, so it's like dipping the paint but just barely, and then I'm gonna go back over it, so it'll be like a hint of gold coming through the blue. And this is just gonna give it a little bit of dimension. I like how it looks on the TV stand. So okay, the TV stand is all done. I thought it was a little too much blue though. I felt like this needed to be a contrasting something here. It does have a little bit of bubbles in it, but this is just a piece of fabric that I laid on top to give it a little bit of texture, and it still blends in with the gold that I added. You can kind of see where everything bends and curves. That's pretty much what it does. I think it did a good job with that, and I like the additional piece of fabric. And then here's the coffee table. It kind of looks a little bit of a different shade of blue, I think just because of the way the sun is coming in the window, but it is the same blue. But there it is right there. Just put some lights on real quick so I can get a better look at it. But there it is. Coffee table is all set. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.